It's you, Fred. What do you think? How's your day today, buddy? Hi, Jenny. Hello. Hello. Hi. Yes. I thought I'd give you guys some Fred. We are both feeling, and Aaron too, he's out getting food. We're all feeling very lethargic and, you know, enervated. There's no energy in our batteries anymore. So I figured for everyone who wants to see Fred relaxing on the bed, here we are. I spent the whole week shooting Budget Eats and I am wasted. We have been spending some live streams on Twitch, on Aaron's Twitch channel. I know some people really don't want Twitch, so no worries if you don't, but on days when I don't feel like cooking, that's where we go to live on the internets. Fred, you don't want to say hi to the people anymore? I don't know what food Aaron is getting. Whatever, because I've already eaten. Fred, you can't just say. Oh, do you want a treat? Here, let me give you a treat. My bed is a mess, Fred. You've made my bed into a mess. There's food on here. There's poop on here. There's your saliva on here. There's like all sorts of shit on here, Fred. It's all because of you. Ow! Jesus Christ. Is there a lot of cyberbullying on Twitch? I don't know. We're a small audience so far. So, not a lot of that. I know it's his bed. Fred. Hi, can you give me some love? He's just gonna eat things and leave us. This is the way of the cat. Aaron's Twitch is 666, all numbers, deity. DEITY. But yeah, we are streaming on Twitch mostly when we just want to chat or when we want to watch videos with you guys, or you can watch me play video games poorly on there someday. But for YouTube, I'll still be on here whenever I can. For the most part, this is going to be reserved for Fred and food, which I think honestly is the best part of hanging out with us. But you know, Fred is not always available and I don't always want to cook outside of work because I cook all the time, don't I, Fred? And I never feed you, do I, Fred? You don't have to download Twitch, you can just use that desktop version. You don't even need to create an account. You just won't be able to chat if you don't create an account. You can just be a fly on the wall. But wee, Fred, do you like us bothering you? Yes. We have decreased his meals from 2.5 ounces to 2 ounces because he was getting a little pudgy. But I feel like we might be having to increase it up a little bit because I can start to feel your shoulder blades. Maybe that's a good thing though. For a while there, I could not feel any of his internal structures. He was getting real pudge. This hair is, I showered and I didn't do anything to it. Um, it's okay. You don't have to be a fan of video games. We don't play video games on Twitch for the most part. I know it exists as a video game platforming streaming service, whatever, but you can basically do whatever streaming you want on there. Hi, Fred. You're sniffly. You're a sniffly boy. Three times a day. Aww, yawn. It's been a rough week. Yeah. And Hurricane Henri is coming for us tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. Oh, Fred. I just want to love you. I cannot believe how much you're rejecting me today. Yesterday you loved me. Today? No. You just don't want to show the camera how much you love me? Look at that tail. Look at that tail. What's that tail doing? Fred, I only did this live so that people can see you. Can you just cooperate for a while? Thank you. Because they love you, Fred. Look. Your little toe beans. Yes? Your little tail. Yes? I know. I know. You don't like it. Yes, I know. But like, look. Excuse you? Yes, look at his mitts. And his tail is trying to whip my face up. Yes, we feed him wet food once a day, and the other 2 meals are dry food that's been rehydrated. Yeah, Fred, why aren't you wearing a mask? You jerk. You believe in personal freedom like that? So it's like that, isn't it? Wow, he just kicked me. When my arm touched his hind little quarters, he kicked me. Wow. Fred, I don't know what you think you're doing with the tail, but you're being a weirdo today. Why are you being such a weirdo today, Fred? What's up with this, like, butt twitch you got going on, bud? Yeah, what is that? Is that your way of showing annoyance? You twitch your little butt? Do it again. Do it again. I don't know what he thinks he's trying to communicate here with the tail. Is it like, get the fuck out of my face? Really? This is what we do all day, folks. This is what life is like in this tiny apartment. I just watch Fred's tail go bonkers, and I touch his little mitts, and he hates it, and then he jumps away, and he gives me this look that was like a combination of boredom and disdain and absolute incredulous understanding of how boring life is. We could watch Budget Eats together, sure. That's a very long watch, guys. That's like a 2-hour feature length film. Oh, I'm not providing food, so I get the tail. I can't always give you food. Fred is making me sleepy. Fred, you're making all of us very, very sleepy. Is my camera cloudy? Probably should have cleaned this before I put on the live. Is that better? No, not really. I think we are just in a low light situation right now. Fred, what is that face? Freddy, what's going on here, bud? Back to sleep? You've been sleeping literally all day. Except when you woke me up at 5 for food. We're all gonna take a nap with you, Fred. What do you think Fred is trying to tell us? Just me and a cat, living our best boring lives. Do you like a boring life, Fred? What is going on with this Twitch? You don't like me talking into your hindquarters? I am needy. Aren't you needy? Aren't you a needy cat? Oh yes, so I said this on Twitch last night, but I basically been cutting about an inch of hair off every day, cutting off my dead ends. Like, I mean, all of this that was bleached is dead ends, but I've been slowly trimming away at it. And I think a major haircut's coming soon, guys. I think I need to cut a lot of this off. I think I'm done with it. Stay tuned. When Fred and I get more energy together, we shall be having a haircut sesh. Aaron has Twitch, so we're streaming on Aaron's Twitch. I don't think Fred's purring. He doesn't really purr. He only pretty much makes sounds when he's eating. He is like me in that way. Eating gives us the greatest pleasure in life. Nah, I don't want to keep this hair. It's too much maintenance. I'm also ready for a change. It doesn't fit my self-image anymore. You know how that thing happens where you're like, I don't think this is me anymore. And so you just feel like changing it. So, hair is easy. It's easy to cut. It's easy to grow back. You just wait for it to come back. I'm probably just gonna cut it with some scissors in front of a mirror, guys. You've seen me buzz my hair before. It's not going to be much different than that. Um, I love this tail show. People will always tell you to either cut it or not cut it, but those people are not you, and you're the one that your hair grows on top of. So you choose. I have had very short hair before. I did not look good in it, unfortunately. As much as I really want to look good in short hair, my face is just a little too round. And so there's very few short haircuts that flatters my face shape. But you just experiment and you figure out what you like, what works. I will eat your tail, Fred. I will. He's basically challenging me to. Look at that face. Wow. Also, his little feetsies are always ready to kick me if I get too close. Oh my gosh. Hubby won't like it till he likes it. You can't do what hubby likes all the time. I mean, you can. Your choice. But I'd rather not. I also get a rise out of doing something people tell me not to do. Be a rebel. What did you say, Fred? Were you licking yourself just now? This pose is very, very comfortable. For anyone who suffers from lower back pain, I highly recommend getting your butt to a corner, as close to a corner in the wall as possible, and then putting your feet up, like so. It is very relaxing. So I do recommend. Or you can do what Fred's doing and just do this. I have to Google about Fred's tail. I want to be a cat too. But I also think that it would suck being a cat, an indoor cat. Life is so fucking boring, especially in an apartment this small. He has nothing to do unless I'm playing with him. And even that, like, we play with the same 5 toys every day, only 2 of which he likes. I feel like he leads a very boredom-ridden life. A very bored Fred. So he's a very sweet boy for what it is. This morning we opened up the windows and finally turned off the AC because it cooled off for a bit. And I think he heard birds chirping in the morning. And he immediately leapt up to the windows. And I could just feel his desire for the outdoors of like seeing birds and hearing birds and hunting birds and hiding from other cats and the sense of adrenaline rush adventures that a street cat, I imagine, would go through. And I feel like he was just staring out of the window trying to breathe in what remains of the outside world in his memory. Sometimes I do feel bad that we have trapped him in here. But this is your life now, bud. Could be worse, you know. You have many adoring fans now, Fred. Yes, we've already started streaming on Twitch. We did one today, we did one yesterday, and it's just whenever I don't want to cook and or we want to do something on Aaron's computer, I think Twitch is the better platform for that. We can watch videos together, we can play games together. Wow. Holy shit. Ooh! Did you fall off? I cannot believe you guys caught that. That was hilarious. He fell off. And now he's hiding under the bed. It's okay, Fred. It's okay, buddy. Got too comfortable. The Twitch name is 666, all numbers, Deity. Deity. If you look at my community channel post yesterday, I linked it. Oh, buddy. It's okay. Back in your box? You sure you don't want to hang out with us anymore? Fred does not like peanut butter. It breaks my heart. Freddy. Freddy. Come back. Come back, Fred. I'll give you treats. You want treats? Lots of treats. You come back. No? You sure? I guess you're not a fat cat after all. I've not tried giving him cashew butter. Exactly how bougie do you think I am to buy cashew butter? Peanut butter can be anywhere from $2 to $4 a jar. Cashew butter is like $18 for half that amount, so. Fred, come back, bud. We miss you. You know, I don't think I'm gonna buy my cat cashew butter when I can't even mentally and emotionally afford it myself. That makes no sense. Cashew butter isn't that expensive. I exaggerated a little bit, but I do think that the cheapest cashew butter I've ever seen hovers around $9 or $10 per pound. Sometimes the jars are only 12 ounces, so it is way more expensive than peanut butter. It's at least 3 times as expensive as peanut butter, which makes sense because I can find peanuts for less than $2 a pound, but I can never find cashews for less than $6 to $8 a pound, so I think it makes sense. I've made Fred salmon butter, Linda. Yes, we do have all those gifted cashews. I can make butter out of them, or I can just eat them myself and not give any to Fred. Because I believe those come salted, and I don't think cats should have that much salt in their diet, so. Fred. Buddy. I didn't push you off the bed, so don't look at me that way, please. You push yourself off the bed. Okay? I don't know if cats tend to have nut allergies, but I can imagine that some cats do have nut allergies, right? So. Fred, what? Fred, I didn't do that. Oh my God. I don't think I should give Fred milk because that seems to trigger more poop reaction than yogurt does. I think he quite enjoys yogurt, and I give him like a little teaspoon every now and then, and that doesn't seem to have an adverse reaction on his bowel movement. But I do think because cats tend to be lactose intolerant, that straight up milk will give him the runs, which is not pleasant for me or for him. So, yum, Deb. Rhubarb and custard trash cakes. Fred, buddy. Buddy. Why are you hiding? Fred, you left freaking crumbs on my bed. Only I leave crumbs on my bed. Linda, tell us about your Dunkin' Donut jackpot. Did you score their leftover day-old throwout? Wow, what a Yanni boy. We do have a, like a measuring machine for room dimensions that have a laser pointer on it, but he doesn't seem to love it as much. I took your spot, Fred. Here, I can give you your spot back, bro. It's here. Your spot is free. This is still my bed, though, cat. Henri is not here yet. Wow, strong boy you are. Henri is the hurricane headed our way. It is a French hurricane. Man, I hope it hits less hard than Sandy. Sandy was a bitch. Sandy took a lot of shit away from us. It's okay though. That is the way of nature. What nature gives, nature takes away. Nothing is here to stay. Memento mori. Amen. I hope Henri brings baguettes too. Maybe some French butter as well. Some cheese. I think Fred really hates me right now. Ooh, banana peppers. I've never actually cooked with banana peppers before, but I wonder if you can make like a little pepper sauce with them. Like that North Macedonian paste that I ate a long time ago that had eggplants and peppers in it. That was delicious. Dunkin' Donuts does a lot of fucked up shit. The last thing they do is donate their food. They actually throw out a bunch of their day old pastries in bags that have coffee grounds in them too, so that it prevents people from salvaging what they throw out. They make the food as inedible as possible when they throw it out to discourage people waiting at the end of the day for free food. So they can go suck a fat one. They can go suck a fat, bitter melon. Isn't that right, Fred? A lot of places do that to their foods when they toss it out at the end of the day. They'll like find some way of ruining it. They'll pour water over it. They'll pour like liquids to sog up the bread to make it absolutely disgusting, so people can't eat it. It's absolutely cruel, and it's what profit over people, the motto of capitalism, does to us. Rather ruin perfectly good resources than give it away for free. Because what is capitalism without profit? How can you give shit away for free if you're trying to sell everything? Oh, okay. I misread that, Linda, because I thought you said DD and I assumed that Dunkin' Donuts was where you got it. But I'm glad. Wherever you found the food, I'm glad you found it. But I just know that Dunkin' Donuts has absolutely abhorrent policies regarding how to dispose of their food. Oh, is it communism? I'm so sorry to break it to you, but I don't think our species has it in us to get fucking communism in place the way it's actually meant to run. As much as I support communism an idea, I think our species is too fucking fucked up to actually make it into reality. Freddy. My arm's getting tired. I should have grabbed the tripod. Oh, whoops. Fred doesn't like a lot of things, but he deals with it because he's my slave now. You my slave now, cat. You're mine. Aren't you cute? You're a cute little cat. Cat slave. You hate college? That's fun. Why do you hate college? Oh, it's okay if you missed today's Twitch stream. There'll be more. I'll have tons more boring contentless content for you. Don't you worry. No, I'm not. I've never dressed myself up for Halloween, and I am not putting my cat through torture like that. Absolutely not. College feels absolutely pointless in this society. I agree with that, but also I disagree with that because I think we tend to think of our lives being worthwhile in the context of being in a society that actually cares about each other. But I'm not saying that there's no people who care about each other. There are. But I think for the most part, our society is built on the fact that we don't fucking give a shit about other people. So I think going into college, you should treat it as such. Yes, if it brings you joy to help other people and to learn things that would help you help other people in the future, learn those. But if you're going to college and you're paying for it, make sure you get what you want out of it. And I think thinking about society at large will always bring you down because we live in a very fucked up world. However, you cannot live out the rest of your life being disappointed in society. That'll just make you miserable for no reason. That will basically add more pointlessness to your already pointless feelings. I'm not saying your feelings are invalid. I'm just saying if we are to survive and keep on living, we have to give ourselves some sort of a meaning, even when there is none. So that's part of college. That's basically the time that you spend focusing on what you want to learn, what you deem to be worthy of your time here on Earth, and you make it a point to try to suck as much marrow out of that process as possible, because if you're paying $50,000 for a single fucking semester of it, you know, you better make sure you get something out of it, I hope. Look at that strong boy. Look at that strong boy. Everything is pointless, Samantha. I'm not ever going to disagree with you on that. I am a very cynical person. I have very nihilistic outlooks on life. But just because everything is pointless doesn't mean that it has to bring you misery. I think pointlessness can also act as a liberation of sorts. When you realize that nothing has inherent meaning and nothing has inherent value, then you are free to decide your own price, worth, and values. Yeah, we don't have to agree that everything is pointless. Some people think that there's a lot of value in life. Yeah, I feel that, Sam. It's like, I mean, it's basically like what depression feels like to me all the time. I can function. I don't have the debilitating type of depression on most days. On most days, my depression is just like, well, what's the point? And I have no motivation. And it's a part of why I don't have any life goals. Because I do feel like, for me personally, it does feel very pointless to chase after anything. So I don't. And I find it very liberating to not be chasing after something. And I could just do stupid shit like putting on lives where I'm taunting my cat with a stick. But some people enjoy this. Some people find enjoyment in the pointlessness. Like Fred looking at this toy, fucking with his whiskers, and he's like, why have I subjected myself to this public humiliation? Is this what I trade my life for? In order to have 3 mushy meals a day and 5 different beds to sleep on and a human who will brush me and groom me? Well, I guess it is my life then. Let us play. Delish is my full-time job. That is how I make my living. Hello, Debbie. Linda, do you want Fred? You keep saying he's so fucking cute. Do you want him? You can take this little bastard. Take him. What you doing? Buddy, what you doing? Ooh. I didn't go to culinary school, but I did go to college. I was a English literature major, which has nothing to do with food. Yeah, I totally agree with Mariah. I also don't know if I'm saying your name right. Let me know. But yeah, it's normal to feel those feelings. Where are you going, Fred? Are you about to come up again? Here? Wow! I worked in restaurants for 4.5 years, and then I was like, I'm done with restaurants. Pays like shit, has no health care. I don't think my body's going to do this for much longer. It's really hard work, both emotionally, physically, mentally. And I said to myself, I don't really want to stay in restaurants, but I do want to stay in food. So I just started looking for opportunities that had to do with food, but was not in restaurants. Do you want to go say hi to Aaron? Do you want to go say hi, Fred? Do you hear Aaron? Fred is very attentive. Whoa. Where are you going, Fred? Are you hiding under the bed? There he is, hiding. Fred, it's just Aaron. Don't be scared. He heard Aaron coming back, so he's very scared for no reason. You know that by now, Fred. I feel like you would learn our footsteps or something. I definitely don't want to publish a book on that. There are already books on how to use every part of every ingredient.
So gross up there.
Is it still so fucking humid?
Yes.
It's so bad here today, guys. It's like I went out this morning and I walked around, and in just 10 minutes, my t-shirt was soaked. And it looked like I had come out from like a 1-hour fitness class and I was just walking around in the city.
It's not even that hot. It's just so gross.
Oh my gosh, Fred would never help if there was a robber. Are you kidding me? He would be the first one to hightail out of here. There's no way. Linda, you think my house is clean, but there's actually a lot of dust on the floor. See? One right there. Another one here. You just don't see it because you don't see it. But it's here. I'm normal, just like y'all.
James,
Yes?
come look.
Am I allowed to bring the live over?
Yes.
Aaron just came back with food. Let's go check out.
You'll see the pizza at the same time.
I really don't want to get out of bed. Oh, God. Oh, God. I have no energy today. Oh, now you want to go, Fred. Now you want to go see what's up.
Okay, I'm gonna open it now.
Oh my gosh, you got a whole ass pizza?
A whole ass pizza. Oh,
Wow.
That didn't quite look like the photo, but it still looks okay. It's stuffed crust.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Oh my god. I've never had stuffed crust pizza.
Wow.
What?
You never went to Domino's or whatever as a kid?
No, never had.
Okay, well there you go. We're doing an immediate bite. Instant reaction. One bite, everybody knows the rules. Yeah, that's not too bad.
It looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I need to prepare myself for it. First of all, I want to pick my crust.
It's squishy. It's a very squishy, floppy pizza.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Look at Fred staring at us.
And now I'm gonna eat the crust.
It does sound very squishy.
Mm-hmm.
Why does it sound so squish? Are you going to be eating this pizza for the next 3 days?
No, we're finishing it now.
Mukbang?
Mm-hmm.
You know I just ate like 3/4 of a pound of cheese on the last stream.
So what?
Plus like 4 cups of cooked cabbage. Plus all of my almonds and dates. And
Take a bite.
you're saying I need to eat a pizza now?
Mm-hmm.
Fred just left. I'm gonna take 1 bite. Yo, why is it so squishy though? It's like
It's such a squish pizza.
It's a steam pizza.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I expect to get from like not New York establishments. It's falling apart, the crust.
Did you see the cheese in there?
Barely. I kid you not. This tastes like steamed pizza and somebody burnt the bottom.
Steamed pizza with burnt bottom? That doesn't sound good. I think I like it more than you do here.
I can taste the milkiness of, I believe it is just moss in there. But the dough tastes bitter. I highly suspect that this dough is made from bleached flour. And I never ever recommend anybody use bleached flour.
For anything, ever?
I just don't think it tastes good, guys. Unbleached flour has much sweeter, nuttier, oilier notes in the flavor. But, ugh. Sorry, I don't mean to like
Is there no,
yuck any yum, but like I truly don't
is
believe
there
in
no purpose for bleached flour in anything?
to keep things white.
Hmm.
The cheese is good.
So like regular King Arthur all-purpose flour is not bleached, is that right?
King Arthur is unbleached, yeah.
Okay. Do they have any bleached version? Can you buy bleached from them?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I hope they don't. Greasy. Pepperoni's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's thin, slightly spicy. It's crisp around the edges, so it gives you not only like an oily bite, but like a crisp oily bite. It's very satisfying. In order of what I like about this pizza and what I don't like about this pizza, pepperoni is first, cheese is second, sauce I can't even taste it, but it's still better than the bread, which is bitter. So there you have it. How much was this pizza?
11.
Hell fucking no. $11 for that shit? I would rather spend $12 on just 3 slices of Prince Street pizza, Sicilian style,
Absolutely.
and have every single slice of that bite be deliciously luscious, and then have this strange ass steamed burnt pizza. I don't even know how they cook it. I don't know what mechanism they cook this. Look at this. Are you looking at this pizza? It truly makes no sense that the crust is this burnt. It looks black over here. I know it looks brown to you guys, but this is black in real life. How it looks so toasty on that edge and it's white here. Makes no sense. No normal pizza is baked like this. But cheese and pepperoni is good. Aaron, do you want me to close the box?
Sure.
Do you want to finish my bite?
Okay.
I'll bring it over to you. Oh, do you want some parm on there?
No, it's cheese. It's like salty enough. I'm just going to, as usual, you guys know what I'm going to put on it. I don't have to tell you.
For the longest time, I thought this place was Little Caesars Pizza, but it's actually Little Cheers. It needs some Italian seasoning too.
Yeah.
Nice. That's the proper New York slice.
Well, that's obviously better. That's definitely better.
I've never had pizza this weird before. I've had crappy pizza, I've had microwave pizza, I've had freezer aisle pizza, I've had soggy day old pizza. None of them have this weird steam burnt quality. So never again, Aaron?
Never say never.
You would? You would eat this again? No way.
I don't hate it. It's interesting. I kind of like the spongy squishiness.
Wow.
It's fun. It's like if pizza was half bread pudding or something. So what are we up to today, everybody?
Would you like some pizza with your red pepper flakes, Aaron?
No.
Which pizza places would you recommend? Actually, if you are subscribed to Delish, Zach, who's our video editor for Budget Eats, he actually has a couple of episodes up about the best pizza slices in New York for him. I don't think it's a definitive list, and half of the places on there I've never even been to, but he definitely has a few spots. It really depends on what you want. If you want Neapolitan, if you want Sicilian, if you want New York style. I would say for the best version of New York style hybrid, I love L'Imprimerie. Oh, not L'Imprimerie, that's a bakery in Bushwick. I love L'Industrie. It's spelled L'Industrie. And their bread on that pizza is amazing. Really puffy, kind of sourdoughy type of good crumb, nice chew, crisp. My suggestion for you is if you go to L'Industrie, you order the whole pie. You don't order just a slice because the slice just isn't going to be as fresh. My personal favorite is Joe and Pat's. Joe and Pat's, originally from Staten Island, has an outpost in the East Village in Manhattan. Really thin, really thin style in New York. It was so good that I burnt my mouth and my skin sloughed off the next day, but it was worth it. So if you do go to Joe and Pat's, definitely wait for the pie to cool down before you take a bite, or you will end up hurting yourself like I did. But definitely Prince Street Pizza. They've gotten into hot water recently because they're like very pro-cop Italian guys who are pretty outwardly racist. So
They make the best pizza ever, though.
So a lot of people canceled them, but like Aaron's right. They have one of the best Sicilian slices in the city. But I also really like L&B Spumoni Gardens. It's way out in Brooklyn. Also run by Italian mob connections. One of the founders was actually like found shot to death with $10,000 on him, like mere feet from his house one year. Really crazy shit like that. Good pizza though. Hi, Freddie. It's true, Fred does have more furniture than me and Aaron combined. How do you feel about that, Fred? How do you feel about having everything? Huh? Huh? Huh?
You sound like a goose.
I just finished the first season of White Lotus, and it was a very enjoyable show for me. Thank you to whoever recommended it to me. I will take more TV recommendations. I
You
have,
have to watch that other one now.
yes, Reservation Dogs. I have that downloaded, so thank you for that too. And what's my least favorite animal of all animals?
Roaches.
This, yeah,
You wanted to kill.
do roaches count? I definitely do want to kill roaches. Fred, what are you doing, buddy?
Should we work out soon, Drew?
I'm not working out soon, man. I'm tired. But I will leave you guys, for I must go think about that pizza that I just ate. Fred has left the building. Yes, Fred has left the building. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you are in this area and you are waiting on Henri the hurricane, please stay safe. Have some water stocked up, some food stocked up, just in case. And I don't know. Maybe we'll stream tomorrow if the hurricane hits, just to show you some of that extreme storm action. Bye.